Shalom. The giving of the Torah was introduced in a very interesting way. The Torah says they went from Fidim, they came to Sinai, and they stood there, opposite of the heart, opposite of the mountain. Now, we know they're in the desert. Why did the Torah tell us 3 times in this pasuk that they went to the desert of Sinai, and they journeyed from Refidim at the desert to Sinai, and they encamped in the desert? 3 times in one pasuk they said they were in the desert. To teach us, the Torah wants to make a big emphasis that the Torah was giving in the pustenya, in the desert. That what? To teach you that Torah is like a desert. The desert is ownerless. So therefore no one should feel they're the owner of the Torah. Anybody can come and learn it. Wealth, usually you give inheritance. You can pass it over. It stays in the family. With intelligence, maybe it goes in its genetic. But greatness in Torah and dedication to Torah, that anybody can do it. Anybody can come and grab the Torah. Kihuna, to be Kohen is from the father. Malchut, you have to be from King David's family. But the Torah, anybody can come. You don't have to be a rabbi's son to be a rabbi. The Torah that Moshe commanded us is called Morasha Kilat Yaakov. It belongs to everybody, all of Yaakov, all of the Jewish people belongs to. And therefore, it says that what? That a Talmid Chacham, who the Torah scholar, even if he's a convert who is Talmid Chacham, he is equal to the Kohen Gadol, Midrash Tanchuma. So therefore, anybody can grab the crown of Torah. Now, people have to realize that to get greatness in Torah is like the desert. In the desert, did you have ice cream? No. Did you have, meat? No. Did you have snacks? No. You didn't have comfortable couches. You didn't have AC. It was a lot of difficulty there. There was nothing there to have luxury. So therefore, so too Torah. For Torah, it's like a desert. You have to be willing to forego certain luxuries if it comes to it. Person says, well, I don't make enough money to buy that car I wanted, or get that house that I wanted, or buy those clothes that I want. So I'd rather stay after hours and work, make some more money, hustle more, make more, spend more. What about that shiur used to go in the evening, or that learning used to go in the morning, and because of this extra work now for those luxuries, you'll miss. So therefore, what happens? He says, well, I want it, so I'm sorry, I'm busy, I can't learn. So you see, to get Torah and to acquire the crown of Torah, you have to be willing to be like the desert, be willing to forego those luxuries in order to be able to attach yourself to the Torah. So therefore, a person has to know that they wore in the desert the same clothes. 40 years they wore the same clothes. You were 10 years old when you left Egypt. You were 50 when you came to Israel, and you wore the same suit that you left Egypt with. How could it be? It was expanding, miraculous, miracle. But what? To show you that also, you cannot worship fashion if you want to be close to the Torah. People say, I only wear this shirt, this brand. I only wear these shoes. I only wear this watch. These kind of things. I have to keep up my lifestyle, Rabbi. I have to fit in. I have to get whatever the newest, everybody has, I have to have also. Such a person, it'll be very hard for him to go and keep and be dedicated to the Torah. A lot of times, you won't be able to keep up. And you have to be willing to be humble and to stick to the Torah and let these fashion things go. A person sometimes says, I can't, I have to, it's my image. What are people going to say? We should be better that they call us crazy, shoteh in olam hazeh, than to be shoteh in olam haba. There's nothing in the desert but the earth and the sky. The person has to know that in his life also, will you choose between the earth or the sky? Gushmiut or ruhaniyut? Which one will you choose? So a person has to make a decision. It says in the Pirkei Avot, Bad b'melech tochal, b'im shura tishteh, and al haaretz tishan. You have to drink, you have to eat a parcel of bread with salt, drink measured amount of water, and sleep on the ground. This is kach darka shel Torah. This is the way of Torah. What does that mean? You have to be willing to do that. Even if it comes to that, you'll be willing to do it. There's a guy who said to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, give me $10 million. I sit in Kollel and I learn all day. Give me $50 million. That's it. I retire right now and I become Talmid Chacham. Hashem says, wow, you're too expensive. There's the guy in Kolel. He's willing to get $60,000 a year. He sitting and learns all day. You're too expensive. You see, this guy, the Kolel guys, Hashem bless them. They get married. They sit in Kolel all day. They don't make so much money. Their wives are working. They're trying to hustle here, hustle there, make ends meet. They barely afford all the expenses. They cannot buy a nice watch. They cannot buy nice shoes. They cannot even buy aliyot in the shul. They can barely pay for their, personal things. And what? He says, it's okay. His wife comes to him and says, listen, I want a coat like the other lady has across the street. Sorry, I don't have it right now. It's hard for me right now. But don't worry, we're going to get Olam Haba. Even if you don't have Olam Hazeh, we're going to get Olam Haba. Soon, I'm going to learn and God's going to give us. And look, all the rabbis who were working hard and they studied in Kollel, they suffered a little bit in the beginning, Hashem repaid them afterwards. There's no rabbis in our community walking the streets begging for money. Hashem will give them. Hashem blesses them. Hashem gives. But Hashem tests us in the beginning to see how dedicated you are. Will you go through this even though you don't have all the Gashmiyut? I want to see how dedicated you are to the Ruhaniyut. But what? A lot of people don't, it's hard for them. They think, so why would I want to be a rabbi? Why would I want to be in Kollel? You're going to have to suffer. You're not going to buy that nice coat. You're not going to be able to go to this vacation. You're not going to be able to buy that watch. It's a hard life. Yes, that's the dedication of the Torah. Like the desert, you choose the pisok, or you choose shamayim, you choose the sky. Gashmiut, play in the sands like a deity, or you're going to go and choose Olam Haba and choose Ruhaniyut. It's all a matter of your choice. So therefore, to get the crown of Torah, you have to be like the desert. Be humble. A person who chooses Ruhaniyut over spirituality, over Gashmiut, he's humble. He says, why should I put my needs before Hashem's needs? Hashem says the Torah, without the Torah, world cannot exist. Sorry, Hashem. My this brand shirt and my vacation and my comfort comes before the Shekhinah and comes before making your needs. First come my needs. If I am comfortable and I have what I need, okay, so I give you my time. But until then, I'm going to work. I'm going to take care of my needs first. My Olam Hazeh has to be perfect first. Then I focus Olam Haba. Chaz v'shalom has to be opposite. If you make yourself like midbar, like desert, humble, everybody steps on the desert. It's not owned by anybody. So then Hashem, midbar, matana. It says they went from midbar to matana. What's matana? The place called matana, but also means when you make yourself midbar, Hashem will give you the Torah as matana, as a gift, padarik. Baruch Nayolam. Amen.